Let's hope this works. Let's hope. Let's hope, let's hope, let's hope.
Complete your project with confidence and ease. But it's not all work and no play. We believe in having fun. Our passion for home improvement shines through as we help you save time, money, and reduce the stress of DIY. So whether you're in control or just starting out,
Happy, happy, happy.
complete our double RMN and 14 Elgin time.
Got wheels. Down. It's the hardest thing. Must come down. There's, oh, they're moving that one. Welcome in. How are you, Joshua? Glad to hear you're good. What are your plans for the day? Doing anything fun? Or are you going to work like I am? Six in the morning. Okay, so you're 2 hours behind us. It's 8 for us. So I just dropped son at school. Now I'm heading back home so I can go to work. So that means that you're in the Pacific time zone. So are you you in California by chance? And you don't have to share if you don't want to. But welcome in, Jeremy. That's 60. Is it 60? 55. 55 for Jeremy. Okay. It's 41 here. This is probably the coldest morning we've had in 8 months. I love it. That's me. Welcome in, Biker John. I appreciate you. Keep it up. Like I said, it all earns brownie points to the community, because I defer to the other mods to say, hey, that person's a good member, we should keep them around, type of thing. So make sure you're kind and nice to the other mods. Dad and son, if you're watching some of our recorded content, especially the long form, leaving some likes, leaving some comments there. But you're definitely getting We appreciate you. This house right here is awesome if you like Halloween displays. It's just a cool house with a ton of inflatables. Just cool. I love that house. She blinded me. Okay. Jeremy, it's a great question. It's a game we love to play. It's actually one of our favorite games. So what we tell people is look at the geography, look at the topography, meaning like the plants and trees and stuff like that. Listen to our accents. We're obviously in the United States, but from there, if you guess a state and you're wrong, we'll give you clues to help you get it right. And we make the clues super easy. But we love to hear what people think or where they think we're from. So if you're willing to play, drop a guess and use the clues that you got at your disposal, and then we'll give you hints. And Joshua, feel free to play along. It's not exclusive to any one person. So if you guys guess the state and you're wrong, and with two of you guessing, you'll be able to get it pretty quick. So we are 8 a.m., so that's another clue. So we are 8 a.m. right now, so for the same time zone as you, you know we're in the central time zone. Midwest, Bruce is getting there, narrowing it down. Mama always says, and she's in the stream a lot, but Mama always says, we don't have accents, and I'm like, yes, we do. You don't realize it, but we do. So Matt is a legend in the chat. I don't know if I've heard you ever guess. So Matt knows for sure, but Matt guessing Indiana Jones is just off the chain. That's awesome. He knows, so don't be influenced. Okay, I got an Oklahoma and I got a Nebraska. Okay, I will be honest with you, and this is my bias. I don't consider either of those Midwest. I consider where we're from the Midwest, but I know people out there consider themselves the Midwest. I consider those the Plain States. However, we're in the Great Lakes region. So think of the Great Lakes areas and the states that border the Great Lakes. So if you want to say the upper Midwest, I guess. Now, it might loop here for a second. It will come back. Just give me 1 second. This intersection kind of stinks for our connectivity. Iowa's a great guess, and Michigan is as well. I will tell you, it's not Michigan, but we touch Lake Michigan. So our state touches Lake Michigan, but it is not Michigan. She's blinding me with science. Okay, I don't see a cat. I was concerned. We came this way earlier. Son said he saw a cat, and I thought I saw a cat run across the road. Okay. Well, Bruce, you just hit the nail on the head with with the Minnesota. Do I sound like I'm from Minnesota, eh? Because to me, I don't. Don't you know? Minnesota is not correct. Efron, Egypt is correct. Jeremy, you hit it. So we are in a suburb of Chicago. So we are in northern Illinois. That was going to be my next clue. Not necessarily the name of the city, but I was going to say that we live in a state with either the third or fourth most populated city in the country. So I wouldn't give you the city name, but that pretty much narrows it down. Sorry guys, I gotta block the sun here, and it'll block in a second when I get the trees. I can't read the chat because looking at the window, whew, that was bad. The sun is wicked. Woo, nope, it's back. Give me 1 second. That is super bright. Ugh, ugh. Okay, now I can see. You just had it on your Google map. Well, that helps. You were, Matt. We're not that far from Canada. I don't exactly know where Indiana Jones is, but I assume we're close to him too. Hey, I know that house. It was a team effort there, Bruce. Making a pizza? Well, I can tell you if you're... I know you're new to the channel, but we are pizza aficionados. And we typically do a Friday evening pizza live. A lot of times that ends up on our cooking and eating channel. This week, it just happened to be our main channel. But yeah, we do pizza all the time. We are big pizza people. All right, let's see if Mama found one of those batteries. Welcome in, Jacob. And Jacob, in his legendary ways, found himself right towards the end of the stream. Because I'm just getting home. I have no idea where the dead battery key fob is. I suppose if Mama keeps me live and brings me out my coffee, and by live I mean on the computer, and brings me out my coffee, I can stay for a few minutes. Pepperoni's good. I have to have pepperoni on a pizza. However, it can have other ingredients in addition to that for sure for me, but it has to have pepperoni. Jacob, it's the same time that we end it when I get home. So I usually get home my time from drop off. Actually, I want to get Efron out of the car. I usually get home from drop off at like 8:15. So I'm a few minutes early today. And weirdly, taking the long way was actually quicker than taking the direct route. So I may do that again in the future. That was wild. And there's Ding Dong. Matt, you don't have to do that. Appreciate you, but you don't have to do that. Oh, she even brought me a coat. Because it's 41 degrees. No, you can put them on this doohickey. What else happened that you consider yourself unlucky there, Jacob? It's cold. Go on and do your puppy stuff. I know morning in the yard. It's crazy. That's not usually the case. It's not usually mornings in the yard. Go have a little fun. Go sniff around. Jacob, without getting into details, because you know I don't press for details unless people want to share. Things happen today like, hey, you sleep them off and tomorrow's a new day, or things happen today like using school, for example, like you got in trouble, sent to the principal's office, now you got like detention or suspension, like it's bad, or like with the girlfriend, like you guys aren't on speaking terms, bad. Or is it just something like, hey, you wake up tomorrow's a new day, you just start anew? Because I have those days a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. Great example is our game Saturday morning. That was not a great game, but we'll learn from it. We got practice tonight. I'll try to install some things that'll help them be better, and then we'll move forward from there. Daytime Efron. Well, Astro, why are you typing 67 in the chat? Is that how you say that? 67? Yeah, Matt, they're slowly rolling it out, and I will tell you the reason they're doing stuff like this is because of TikTok. So TikTok has that ability where you can, like, send... I bumped a button I didn't mean to bump. That you can send gifts and stuff like that. So the super thanks was actually a response to that as well for the recorded content and everything else. Welcome in, Matt. Matt, you saw my face the other day when I rescued the girl from the well, and call that Dad and Son's own personal Lassie episode. Jennifer, not required. I just said it to Matt because Matt dropped them earlier. Not required. I'm just using the features. Appreciate you, though. So it's 48 down by you. You guys cooled off quick. It's 41 here, so not that big of a difference. Confetti. I did, Jacob. I actually even rewatched it with Mama. The audio is sus as all get out. It's kind of a wild ride. But nonetheless, the girl was not permanently damaged or injured, and we know the context of what happened, so I'm good with it. Appreciate you, Jennifer. Hopefully we see you later. Have a great day at work. I'm about to do the same myself very soon. Good morning, Life Reality. How are you today? What? What? I know. We had to wash your jammers, so you're cold, right? You still got a scarf on, though. Nice. Now, are you in Texas, same time zone as us? We're in Central Time Zone. Or are you in Texas an hour behind us? So what time is it for you, 8 or 7? Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Texas has 2 time zones, depending on where you're at. Is everything working on it, Jacob? That sounds like a good plan. Just clear your head, go on a bike ride, and then come back and be harshly critical of our content and tell us what we need to fix. Or if it's so super awesome, tell us why nobody watches it. Welcome in, VDK. Are you still watching the daily countdowns, VDK? Because I haven't seen a comment in a while. Not that matters, but I'm just wondering if you're still watching them. The haunted house video, Jacob? The one from Realm of Terror? And always open to feedback on the titles, the thumbnails, you name it. Because all of that is made by this guy. I do run it past Mama and Son to see what they think. I appreciate you. We like him. He's a good boy. Like a branded intro? I'd have to get on Fiverr and probably pay somebody to make one of those. Yeah, that's above my pay grade. That's outside my skill set. And I used all the money that we made on our single payout to buy the lavalier mics. So we'll have to wait. Welcome in, Amanda. That's our baby boy Remus. He's just getting a little morning yard time before I have to go to work. No worries, VDK. Son's at school right now. That's what I'm getting back from. And then I'll be going inside to get to work pretty soon. He is a big boy. And believe it or not, as weird as this sounds, that big boy sleeps on my lap all night long. Welcome in, Stab. He's chewing his leg right now, but he is doing his sphinxing. He's got his bone in between his paws. Weirdly, you can't even tell because the bone matches the whites of his front legs, but the bone is in there, and he's just guarding his bone, making sure nobody touches it. Yes, he did have a bath yesterday. That's why he's got no jammers on. He's got a different scarf. He smells much, much better. He very much does, Amanda. He is a daddy's boy big time. Isn't that right, Remus? Nice, VDK. What are you celebrating? What's the festivities for? And do you guys ever get drone shows? Because I actually like drone shows now more than I like fireworks shows. Oh, the yard's actually, I appreciate you saying nice yard, but it usually is much nicer than this. We had a very bad drought conditions, and I don't water the grass, so it usually looks nicer than this. Oh, some god. I don't know where you're from. And Jeremy, you like to blow things up with fireworks. Okay. Just be safe when you're doing it. I used to do that when I was younger myself. And drone showed them all. Yeah, they're awesome. I think they're super cool. You can have them themed. You can have music to them. They're just super cool. And it's a nice change from fireworks. Amanda, we are in the United States. If you want to guess state, it's one of our favorite things to play on the channel. Just use the geography, the topography. Those trees are actually changing nicely. Our accents. And if you're wrong, we give you clues so you can get it right. And we make it pretty easy. Upstate NYC. That's actually the first time I think we've ever gotten New York. I will say, to give you a clue, New York is the most populated city in the U.S. We live near, I believe it's the third or fourth most populated city in the U.S. So if you think of the major cities, most people know New York for sure. They know L.A., which it's not L.A., and then they know one or two other cities by name. We live outside of those. Matt, did I do that? Because I'm very conscious of not doing that, but did I do that? Where would I go for that, Jacob? That's a great idea. But how would I do that? And there you go, Amanda. We're outside of Chicago, so we're in northern Illinois. Oh, okay, Matt. I'm usually very conscious about that. Do you have you just use ChatGPT or something? And how do you feed it content to make an intro? I think it's a great idea. I'd love to have one. You know what I think would be awesome, Jacob? We created a Discord, and I don't know how to use it. I'm not going to lie. But we could take the conversation directly there in the Discord, because the intent of the Discord for the channel was to connect with other creators and bounce ideas off each other. It wasn't to promote our channel, if that makes sense. So it was like a creator gathering center is my idea or concept with it, but I really don't know how to do much in Discord. And right now, the only 2 people in it are myself and Peter. But if you'd ever be interested, if you shoot us an email at our email address, and I gotta go in there anyways because Matt sent me an email, and I think Jennifer did too. It's dadandsonscommunity@gmail.com. It's available on our channel too if you ever want to reference it. But dadandsonscommunity@gmail.com. You live in the desert in Arizona? I was in Scottsdale not too long ago. I will tell you, I definitely missed like traditional trees and green space and stuff like that for sure, Amanda. 100%. Some plays Roblox maybe far too much, VDK. Maybe way too much. Occasionally he asked me to do like on a Taco Tuesday or something like that, like a Roblox stream. So I just hold the camera and show his screen. So it's not like you see like the professional gamers doing, but. Well, I'll give it a shot, Jacob. What's the worst that can happen, right? I don't use it. He's a steel brain rot guy. Little bit grow a garden, and then a little bit of, I forget which world. There's another world that he plays too. He used to do the 99 Nights in the Forest for a while, but he's over that. It's like 42 degrees here, Amanda. It's a beautifully cool morning. I love cool weather, so I'm enjoying this. But I will say, this is the part where Jacob starts calling me out for the hand gestures. I'm going to, because I got to cut it in like a couple minutes to get to work. So if you haven't subscribed, this is your chance to do so. We don't tell people you have to. We're not here about that. We want people in the community that want to be here. But we go live at least once a day on one of our 4 channels, usually this one for sure, at least once a day. So if you'd like to continue the conversation, now's your chance to hit the subscribe, turn on notifications. If you feel so inclined, check out our other channels, Dad and Son DIY It All, Dad and Son Cook and Eat It All, Dad and Son Collect It All, and subscribe to those as well. But we will be back on this channel for sure today. The schedule, I probably will not be doing school pickup because we have basketball practice and then Taekwondo. We will be live at Taekwondo 100% for sure. Otherwise, I don't know the scheduling, but if I did go to pickup, school pickup, it would be on our DIY channel. So Dad and Son DIY It All. But this one will be live again tonight for sure. Appreciate you, Amanda. Rima says thank you too. Look how he says thank you. Amanda likes you, Remus. Yeah, and VDK, when Son's in, if you're in when Son's available to talk to him about Roblox. He'd love to chat with you about it, and then he can share his Roblox name, and maybe you guys can like connect on there. I don't know how that all works, though, so I'll let him handle that with you. All right, everyone, I'm going to cut it, go to work. Here's the hand gesture point. This is what Jacob Ollie calls me out for. He puts a bunch of hand gestures in. But we will be back later tonight. You guys have a beautiful day. If it's the morning for you, if it's the afternoon, have a great afternoon. Jacob, enjoy your bike ride. And in the U.S., we just say bike, even if it's a motorcycle. So enjoy your bike ride, and we will be back tonight. Hope to see you guys again. Continue the conversation. All our best, and thank you for spending a little bit of your time with us. Take care.